Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Reignition. My name is Ryan G, and today is the Black Friday special. So today is going to be a little bit different. It's just me. Today's going to be a solo podcast, something I'm going to try out. And this was kind of a little unprompted. This is going to be coming out on Black Friday 2022. I'm recording this on Thanksgiving, the day before. And I was talking to a lot of family today. I was really enjoying my time with them, and I thought to myself of how grateful I was to have these people in my life, to have the ability to spend time with my friends and my family on a day that I know historically is around really bad things, but in terms of what it stands for in modern times, just giving thanks. I think that that's a really important aspect that a lot of people tend to gloss over, especially to the day this is coming out, Black Friday. I've always felt it's a little ironic having a day that celebrates buying things and sales, and you have I know it's gotten a little better in recent years, but it used to just be like a madhouse, people clawing each other and climbing over each other and fighting over sales literally less than 24 hours after a day where the purpose of it is to give thanks. Well, not the purpose, but I mean like the main practice, hanging out with people you care about and giving thanks, being grateful for those people in your life. And that was one thing I wanted to talk about today, was the importance of being grateful. I think that it is a really powerful emotion that you can use to be satisfied in your current position. I know a lot of people might be unhappy with where they're currently at, especially now. I feel like there's a lot going on in the world, both on a global scale and I'm sure in a lot of places locally, like things that just cause a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, things that might get you down on life. And the importance of gratitude is that you can look around and you can still find things to be grateful for. Even if you're in a position that is far from ideal, you can still be grateful for something. And you might find yourself saying to yourself, I'm not grateful for anything. Everything's going wrong. Everything's falling apart. And here's one thing. I mean, this is the bare minimum, is your breath. Like that breath, we always describe it as taking a breath, like it's something that you deserve, but it is something that we can be grateful for. We don't take the breath, we get the breath, we get to breathe. We have like the pleasure of being here, of being alive. And I know it's easier said than done. It does take a lot of practice. Sometimes I find myself in a bad day and I'm like, be grateful for something. And I go, I can't find something to be grateful about. Well, be grateful for the breath I'm going to take. Yeah, I don't really care. I'm not grateful for this because there's a bunch of stuff going on. But like chemically in your brain, being grateful for something in the moment, like chemically, you can't be grateful and angry at the same time. I'm not a biologist. I'm not a scientist. That's just what I heard. But chemically, if you are angry, upset at something, if you start thinking about things you're grateful for, the people in your life, your ability to breathe, your car, the fact that the sun was out that day. I mean, there's so much to be grateful for. And once you start focusing on the things that, hey, what am I grateful for? Like, I'm grateful for my ability to use my hand. I'm grateful that, me personally, that I get to sit here and talk to all of you and get my thoughts across. And I'm also grateful for everyone that's out there that has been supporting me. I'm truly grateful and thankful for everyone that has been listening to this. It's only been out for a couple weeks, but it has been a very fun process. I've been learning a lot going through the process, both, in front of the camera and behind the camera. And I am so incredibly grateful for all of you listening, supporting, even if it's just watching the clips or anything else. Like from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I hope maybe you can take something away from this little rant. Maybe we can call it Ryan's rant. The main point of this, I want to talk to other people. So hopefully you're not listening to me talk too much, but just being grateful for what you have in the moment, being grateful for the friends in your life, the family that's in your life, the fact that you have a cell phone that you can pick up that phone and call someone or look up information. That is a really cool tool, and that's something you can be grateful for. If you have a car, that is also something you can be grateful for. And if you have the money to put gas in the car, another thing to be grateful about. And I know, people get stressed, especially around the holiday times. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of good things, maybe a lot of bad things. And, if you find yourself in a negative spot, if you're angry, if you're frustrated, if you're not feeling like your best self, sometimes it's best to take a breath, take a step back, and think about what you're grateful for. Personally, I write things down. I'll sit down with a pen, piece of paper, and I'll write down not just a list of items, but we'll actually write down, I am grateful for my car. I am grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the breath that I just took. And I think having that kind of realizes like, hey, your life it's more full than maybe you thought it was, in that moment when you were upset. So that's something to think about. Let me know your thoughts on that. I know people go about things in different ways, but hopefully this is helpful. I hope everyone enjoyed the Thanksgiving and holiday season. If you're listening to this and it's not around the holiday season, then I hope you're having a great day. Just be positive, be grateful for everything that's going on. But yeah, thanks for listening. Peace and love. I'll see you next time.